Hi everybody, this is Dr. Denise, and I'm reading an excerpt from my book. Today is Monday, and my book is called Holographic Tattoo Part One. It is the development of dream-weaving philosophy as an integrative health perspective. And I thought I would read an excerpt from chapter 19 on page 95 because it relates to something I did today. Something from the past and relating it to the present. This is from a journal entry that I wrote October 4th of 2015 while living in Tiffin, Iowa. Let's see, Amber and I were beginning to reconnect. She was hyper diligent and tuned in to our family's needs. How seasoned caregivers are. The PTSD was real and present for all of us. We moved into the apartment about 2 weeks before October 4th. The metaphors around us reflected every aspect of our situation. The walls were void of artwork. There was wood veneer flooring devoid of rugs and carpeting. The sound echoed off the art-barren walls and floor, similar to how past events echoed in our actions. But there was also hope. The new construction apartment building we lived in was a work in progress. 5 other units were still being completed within the same building. And I could look through the bedroom window outside at another building under construction. We were fortunate to find this place. We'd looked at many apartments and had gone through 5 written pages of listings before finding this one in Tiffin, on the outskirts of Iowa City. I'd had difficulty breathing in almost every building we'd entered, including the one Amber worked in. I could breathe better outside. I spent much of my time outside or near a window. This second-story unit had a sliding glass door and balcony. They accepted pets. We still had 1 dog and 1 cat, Buster and Bruce. Well, it seems like it doesn't relate to my current situation. My mother passed away last month, and I inherited some of her belongings, which of course mean quite a bit to me. And while Amber and I moved into that apartment, I sat, and my mom sent us some comforts in the home. And while I sat waiting for those things to be delivered, I noticed my surroundings, and that's what I noticed when I mentioned, the echoes of past events and actions. But it gave me a moment to realize, my gosh, we'd made it through some difficult times and that there was hope. And here I sit. I still have difficulty breathing in some indoor environments, particularly hotel rooms. Tonight, I'll be sleeping in this rental truck, and I actually found a way to make it quite comfortable. I kind of made a little space between the seats, so it's nice and flat. And I make the best of the situation that I'm in. It's also more economical, so I'm staying within my resources. And that seems to help with balance. But today I found hope again. I was in Nashville, Tennessee, and I just sat still for almost 3 hours. I didn't look at anybody. I looked at the buildings, I looked at my surroundings, and within 2 hours, I found a sense of peace I hadn't felt possibly any other time of my life. So I really think there's something to sitting still, and everything around me was a reflection of what I'd been doing the past several years. I was staying busy. I was sitting still just outside of Music City Center in Nashville, from between 3 o'clock and 6 p.m. It was busy. There were cars everywhere, people everywhere, buses, and here I was sitting there with a sense of peace, just holding still, while everything around me reflected how busy I'd been trying to recover my life. And it helped me realize, sometimes that when we just sit with stillness, we can find that deep sense of groundedness and belonging, and knowing, just relaxing to know what your next, so you can know what your next steps are. So I highly recommend holding still and just noticing what's happening around you and holding on to that sense of hope and compassion for others. Well, that's it for tonight, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening and rest well. And if you get a chance and feel so inclined, please pick up a copy of Holographic Tattoo Part One by Denise M. Michael. That's how it looks. I really appreciate your support as I share dreamweaving, which is my truth. And 3 things are my truth, my goals: sharing and teaching dreamweaving, and obtaining or having true love. So take care, live and love well. And until we meet again, see you soon.